Good morning, it's Monday, I'm in the yard and this morning I've been reflatting some of this door and the rear quarter. Done a stone chip repair which I touched in on Saturday and I've flatted that down and it's now completely disappeared. So now I'm going to start polishing it and see if I'm happier with it than I was before. Right then, let's get polishing. Hi there. Well, I'm sure some of you are going to think I'm absolutely off me nut, but perhaps that's what makes me who I am. But today, you've seen this morning, I flatted this part of the door and the rear quarter. I polished it up and I still wasn't happy, so I've now flatted the rear of this wing again, the whole door again, and I've flatted this rear quarter 3 times to get the light matching. I'm now more than happy with how it looks and I can move on. Before I carry on doing the rest of the rear quarter, I'm going to go down and do the body kit. While I'm near it, I might as well just get that up to scratch. Let's put the light on because that needs quite a bit of work, but the rest of it is looking quite tasty and I'm happy, and that's all that matters here, is the fact that I'm happy with the work that I'm doing. So I'm going to move on to the body kit and get that done before I move on to the rest of the rear quarter. You know, there's although it's dirty with dust, but there's still a lot of work to be done. But at least I'm now happy with the way this is starting to look. So it's getting on, it's 3:45 now, so I'm just going to clean up and call it a day, and then tomorrow I'm going to start on the body kit and the seals and all that, clean that up and get that as good as I've got this. Now, it's been a tough day, especially when you've got to go and revisit what you've already done, but sometimes if you're looking for the best you can do, you've got to do it, regardless of the, you know, going over what you've already done. Sometimes you have to think, well, it's got to be done again, and that's how I feel with this job. You know, I'm not going to leave anything unturned, going to get it the best I can. So yeah, I'm nuts, I know, but who cares? Right then, I'll see you tomorrow. Right, I've now completed the body kit. That's all looking lovely, and I've obviously come up into the rear quarter. See where I've just wiped it, but I'm going to work my way around this rear quarter panel now. As you can see, there's quite a few deeper scratches, but they'll come out in the flatting process, and we'll get it looking like the rest of it. Right, I'm going to move my way around. There is some bad scratches on here. Just my filming techniques aren't that great. Right, let's crack on. pleased with what it's looking like now. See if we can't make headway on this rear quarter today. Right, I'll see you a little bit later. Well, I've platted this rear quarter today and I'm just got this section now that I'm presently cutting the platting marks out of. I thought I'd show, because of the curves on this panel, I'm using a 3-inch flex orbital polisher with a Koshchem 3-inch wool head and Koshchem H902, and I'm just gonna show you a little bit of cutting the flatting marks out. Now you can see why I put the tape on the top of the bumper, because the wool flicks onto that panel and I don't want to flick through the paint when I'm not working on that part of the car yet. Now you can work the paste a lot longer than people think. I've actually put the camera in the wrong position really. Now that's the second set that I've carried out so far. Let's get some panel wipe on it. Just wipe it off. Give me a better clue of what's going on. Well, that's got about 99% of them out. I'm just going to do one more set, exactly the same as what I've just done, and then I shall start doing the second stages of the cutting process, and I'll be using F601 Koshchem on a foam pad for the next stages, and then we'll see where we are from there. But looks pretty good. I'll inspect it all again anyway once I've finished this section and just check there's nothing I've missed. So there you are. It's just a case of do the sets, and I keep the pad clean. I blow it out after every set, and the flatting marks are going. And that's the beauty of doing 2 stages of flatting. I started with 2,500 and then done 3,000, and it's easier to get the 3,000 marks out than it is the 2,500. So that's why I do it. Plus it looks a lot flatter and smoother. Right then, I'll see you in a bit and I'll show you what it's like after the first cut. I've just finished doing this cutting the flatting marks out with the wool pad, and as you can see it has left it cloudy, which is what we expect from using wool, but it's got all the flatting marks out. So now I shall start the next stage of polishing or cutting, and we'll cut them marks out of it and then refine it back with some finer compounds. But all the flatting marks are out, and that's what I was aiming for. So I'll start the second stage now with a foam pad. I'm going to be using a medium foam. That'll be Kosh Chem as well. So let's get on with it. Well, I've just finished 2 stages of the polishing on the rear quarter, and it's ready to start refining up, but it does look good as it is. No more scratches. So tomorrow I'll do the final refining on the rear quarter and then start on the bumper and work my way around. I'm leaving the tailgate till last, but I'm very pleased. Right then, again, thanks for watching everybody, appreciate it. Well, I've now got this rear quarter finished, and it's looking really good. And now I'm just going to clean inside this light receptacle. I know nobody's ever going to see it, but we might as well clean it up while we're at it. I'm just going to polish in there by hand, and then I'm going to be starting on the bumper and get that to the same condition as that, and as you can see, it's none at the moment. Plenty of scratches to get rid of. I don't think I'm going to have to wet flat this. I think that'll come up good enough without any wet flatting, so that'll be a bonus. If it does need it, it'll get it, but I don't think it's going to. But the rest of it's coming up really nice. Right, well, I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to get some hand polishing done and get rid of some of this crud. See you later. As it happens, then I know polisher fits in there quite well, so I haven't got to do it by hand at all. So we'll get this looking nice. There's a bit of glue in there that I need to put the camera down and get rid of. Get this all nice and tidy. Right, I need another hand, so I'm going to put the camera down, but you can see it fits in there comfortably. Where do you find the emergency boot pull in a Porsche 964? Here it is. It's clipped behind the near side lamp. So you need one Phillips screwdriver, undo the screw, take the lamp out, and you can pull that and open the tailgate. Well, I was wrong. There were some scratches in here that just wasn't going to come out polishing, so I've ended up flatting some of it. Just going to polish it up now, see what it looks like. Right, so I've polished the lamp holder apartment, and once I decided to stop arsing about and wet flat the whole of this end cap, I've got it to where I want it to be. I was messing about trying to get rid of individual scratches that was in it, and decided it's just better to flat all of it. And now it's about as good as it gets. So I can now concentrate on moving around to the rest of the bumper. It's been a bit slow going, but it's the way it is. But it will look good, and that's all that matters. I've had to attend to a scratch that I'd put in it. God knows how I did it, but I've had to revisit the rear quarter and get the scratch out. But that was self-inflicted. I don't know how I've done it, but it's put right now. I've got a couple of little touch-ups to do. There's a chip just there to sort out, and one under there. So I'm going to do that now and then move on. I'll see you in a bit. I haven't gone for absolute perfection behind the number plate, but it still had to be to a decent quality. But I've had to get quite a few scratches out of this top rail of the bumper. It's just where the sponge grabs all the rubbish and drags it along, but I managed to get all them out, and that's looking good. And the number plate area is looking good. So tomorrow I'll be moving on to this end and start doing. I'm just going to go ahead and just wet flat the whole cap. I haven't had to wet flat this because the number plate's going to go there, but the rest of it's good. So quite pleased with how this has come out, and tomorrow get the other side done and then start the other side of the car. Right, I'll see you on the next one.